I'm thankful for that light. I am thankful that I have this green shirt and I have this shirt in every color. I'm thankful that I got to talk to my brothers. I am thankful that I got the chance to complete all of my homework, go for a walk, and go to the gym. All right. See, this is me being in a state of gratitude. And that's just the thing that I have really just been reflecting on all day. So let's jump into this. What's going on? It's eLove here, and I'm trying to figure some things out and make some things happen. And I actually did write a little note here to keep me focused today. And I'm going to talk about gratitude and how that keeps me moving forward and how that kind of leads into acknowledging progress. When I talk to my clients, I want them to focus on acknowledging progress. And then from that, that just helps to increase their motivation. And then that puts them into a mindset of preparation. And so that's what we're going to talk about here. All right, I'm going to stick this right here to keep me focused. But gratitude is something that really leads to a lot of the joy that I experience in my life right now. As a goal-oriented person, I can quickly feel like there's always something else to focus on, something else to do, something else to fix. And with the gratitude, it helps to remind me of all that I've accomplished and all that I do have, even if it's something that I achieved myself or something that someone gave me. And whenever I do feel myself getting overwhelmed or stressed out, because learning a new skill it's a lot of uncomfortableness and irritation and failure and small wins and then large wins and then larger losses. Uh, but the gratitude just kind of level sets me and puts me into a positive emotion so that therefore when I'm stepping into the next task or this task, I'm like, oh, cool. I can keep moving forward because I know that this is still better than what it used to be. This is something that I wish for and wanted a long time ago. And now I finally have this. And that's why I love gratitude. Now, when I'm working with clients, gratitude is kind of a woo woo word, and people have a hard time understanding what that is. And therefore, whenever I'm with a client, I like to talk about acknowledging progress. I'm identifying where were you 2 months ago? What did we talk about last session? What did you accomplish? And man, one of the last sessions I had, I was really surprised because the first session I had with this client, they were just talking about how they just did nothing and they wanted to do so much and they wanted to do so much and they wanted to do so much. And so we did the wheel of life and we looked at their balance in all the different areas of their life, and they put some things at a 10 and then they put some things at a 3, and I was like, cool, this is really below average for 3. And so the next session, I just kind of checked in. So, what are some of the things that you accomplished? And I talk about the different areas of their life. And we get to this area where they had 3 in and they did this and they did that and they did this. And I'm like, so how are you feeling? Do you still feel like it's a 3? And they said, yes, a 3, but still they were really proud of what they did that week. And so that progress made them realize, cool, maybe I can do more. Maybe I am moving in the right direction. I may not have met my goal, but I'm moving in that right direction. So I do like to, with my clients, let's talk about the progress. Let's acknowledge these things and compare to what you said last time and compare to what you did this time. And then also, and it's also good for future casting too. Like, keep in mind the actions that you take this week or this upcoming week. This is what we're going to talk about next time. So let's try to make sure that we can identify those things and track those things, write them down somewhere so we can acknowledge them and celebrate them as needed. Now, what I do love about the acknowledging the growth is that sometimes people focus on the destination, and I have learned now what it means to finally enjoy the journey because I've accomplished so much, and every time I accomplish something, it just leads to another goal and another goal and another goal, and it leads to me being here 34 years old, accomplished so much, and I'm like, but but where am I getting with this? I lost my focus. We're going to reference things. Acknowledging progress gets to that motivation to then put you in the mindset of practice. So I'm always developing myself and I'm always trying new things. So therefore, I'm always in a state of being uncomfortable and challenging highs and lows. And when I tell myself that I know that, hey, let me just go ahead and acknowledge the progress, it puts me in a mindset of that this is all practice. Me recording this video is practice for the date that I'm going to need this to be able to speak in person or to record videos for work-related stuff. It reminds me that this is all practice right now, so I can make mistakes and it's okay, but am I making progress? And this gratitude is the thing that allows me to really enjoy this journey so much more. And like, even when it comes to like getting to like a workflow, I just need to find a way to get my energy up and get me excited about it. So I can talk about what I had for dinner. I can talk about the being grateful for my friends, being grateful for my bills being paid. All of these things put me into a positive emotion. So when I start that task, I'm running off of a high of an energy that I can now transfer to whatever task I'm working on. So before I started this deep session, right now I do a lot. Okay, I do a lot. So in addition to work, new job, I'm also coaching, learning to coach, and I'm also using my facilitation skills to start recording e-learnings. And I'm exhausted from my day, so I had to find a way to hype me up. So I called my brother. We reflected on things that got me into a great mood, and then I was able to jump into that next task and knock it out the water. And I was supposed to spend an hour on it. I said I would do a minimum 30 minutes, but I ended up spending an hour and 30 minutes away on it, completely checked off my list, sent the email, and we're good to go. And this is all because of gratitude. It keeps me going. And even now, like I'm talking about this, now I'm getting excited. Like I think these videos do is a sense of gratitude because it gets me all hyped. And last night, I didn't go to sleep until like 11 because I was too excited. So I do have to breathe in, breathe out. We're at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. All right. Thank you for coming by, stopping by. I hope that you find many things to be grateful for, because there's so much to be grateful for. You got to look for it, but it's there. But thank you for listening. Yeah, I enjoyed this. Hope you have fun. And with that, thank you. And I'll hopefully see you soon. All right. Good night. Take care.